Hey YouTube, so it's been 2 years now since I've had gastric bypass surgery, and I thought I would come on and do a little update. I really don't come on here much at all just because even though great things are happening in my life, I'm still just the emotional aspect from the surgery has just been so hard on me. Yeah, so and I don't know when it's going to get better. I truly don't. I have some amazing things going on in my life, and I try to remain positive and look at those things, but it's hard when um, there's still so many feelings I'm feeling, and I'll explain kind of as I go on more. My updates will probably be pretty random just because I don't like to be a Debbie Downer. I do like to show, I've always been honest, I've always shown what it's like, but at the same time, people want to see inspiring videos, and I don't feel very inspirational. So, anyway, so right now I'm kind of, when I started this journey, I was 396 pounds. I now fluctuate between like 197 to 204, somewhere in that category. Um, and unfortunately, I haven't lost weight in so long. It's definitely the smaller you get, the harder it gets. I definitely have a different relationship with food, and I never ever thought I would say that because I thought, oh, I'm always going to be addicted to food. And yes, I'm still am, don't get me wrong, but I don't eat in the quantities I used to. When I'm upset and I'm sad, I kind of go more now towards the sweet things, like ice cream or something like that. But I don't sit down and eat an entire pizza, which I would have done pre-surgery. Granted, it would make me completely sick. And sometimes I'll be truthful, I just don't care, like, if I get sick. Like, I care, but I don't care, if that makes sense. And I know that's definitely in the emotional aspect of it. Um, but yeah, I do feel like my relationship with food has changed some because I don't need the really large quantities. Because when I am sick, it is not, um, I guess it doesn't just give me that freedom or that happiness. Not, oh, it's so hard to explain. Not that food gave me happiness, but it kind of gave me that middle level, like where I wasn't really happy, but I wasn't really sad, but it helped me deal with my emotions. And now it doesn't give me that middle feeling. It just makes me feel like crap. And it's hard because sometimes I can eat sweet things and I'm totally fine. And then there are other times I can eat sweet things and I am just completely sick. So it's hard to know. And that kind of helps me a little bit. Like, okay, is it really going to be worth it? So, yeah, I do wish I was smaller. My goal has always been 150. My doctor, my surgeon, told me that was unrealistic, definitely with all the extra skin I have, that his goal would probably be 175 for me, which I'm really close at. And I remember in junior high, I was 200 pounds, and I used to say, man, if I could just get down to 200 pounds, I would try so hard to lose that like last 50 pounds because you're so close. But I haven't really truthfully been trying. I mean, I try here and there, but I'm not really trying. I guess I've kind of gotten that point where like I want my life back. I want to feel normal. I want to feel normal out in society. I want to feel like I can eat things and not be burdened by, oh, I can't eat something sweet, or oh, I can't, I have to just eat protein. And two, I haven't been exercising. I will admit I still hate exercising. I hate it so much. But I know I need to get back with exercising because I think that would help my weight loss. I don't really feel like exercising ever really helped my mood. I know people say it helps your mood, it helps you feel better, but I never really got that from exercise. I don't know if it's just I didn't do enough. I know when I worked at the Y, I exercised a ton, but because I exercised so much and I was still bigger, maybe it was just I was so exhausted from exercise, I didn't really get the good benefits of it. I don't know. But where I do work, it's on a campus and it's pretty big, and I do walk a good bit. So I think that's what's helping me kind of maintain the same amount of weight instead of gaining, because there is constantly bad food items at school and it's so hard to say no. And I know with Christmas coming up, there are probably going to be even some more bad options. So I just gotta find a way to be okay with it. But yeah, I've had, I had knee surgery, and then I went and had this sinus surgery because I always had allergies really, really bad, and they said that there was all this inflammation in there, and if they could clean it out, that it would be so much better. And it was supposed to be like this easy thing, 1 week off work, no big deal. And I had so many complications from it. I wish I had never done it. And I know that has also caused me not to exercise because I've had a chronic headache for months, and it's just when you have a really bad throbbing headache, and if you exercise, your blood pressure goes up a little bit, and then there's more blood flow to your brain and makes your headache worse. So it's been a long time since I've done some exercise, probably 6 months or something, besides walking. So long story short, I need to get back into that, and I think that may help me lose a little bit more weight. Also, something I really want to do is to get my excess skin removed because I have so much. My my surgeon said that there's 20 to 25 pounds of skin because I started at pretty much, let's say, 400 pounds, and always my main weight area was in my stomach. And so because of that, I have a large pannus. I have a large stomach that hangs down. And I really want to get that removed because for me, it's like I've lost all this weight and I want to rejoice in it and I want to be happy, but I'm not comfortable with my body. And I would definitely rather be here than I was 396 pounds ago. But I don't know. It's hard because I want to be happy in my body, but I'm not. And I would love to be brave like other YouTubers and show my extra skin. And I just don't think I'm at that place. I have some extra skin on my arms and my thighs, and I could care less. It's just my stomach. It's from my mid of my chest up, I'm oh yeah, I'm look good, and then I look at my stomach and all I see is this blubber, of a constant reminder of where I was, and I don't feel like I'm 2 years out because I have all this extra skin. I don't know if anybody else kind of feels the same way, but it's hard. And definitely the weight loss surgery has given me more energy. You know, I live on the third floor. I could have never, ever done that before. It's helped me accomplish more in my life. Like, I'm a teacher's aide now. I would have never had the energy to do what I do now at 396 pounds. I was exhausted constantly because I was carrying so much weight around. And the weight shielded me. And now I'm not shielded with that fat. And it's hard because the feelings are so raw and they're so in your face. And I know for me, I'm tired of feeling, and I've been going to therapy for 2 years, and it's just like I'm just stuck in this rut that I've been stuck in. I feel for like the last year I've been stuck in this place, and I've gone through health problems the last 6 months, and I don't think that that's really helped. And now that they're getting better, it's just like the feelings are more, I'm more aware of what they are, and I just have to find a way to be okay with it. Because my biggest thing is I always wanted a family to love me, to care about me, and even though I know, and I'm smart enough to know that that will never happen, I still want it so bad that it just like breaks my heart every day. But hopefully one day it will be easier. I don't know how I feel right now. I feel like it won't be easier, but it's definitely different when you're thinner, how people view you, how you view the world around you. It's like I'm truly getting to know myself all over again. Like, I never really knew who I was because I was so, my weight controlled me so much. The things I was able to do, the things I was able to accomplish in life, and it's not really controlling those things. And I think before you didn't have the fear that you do now because life is so much more uncertain. You know, it's like, it's funny because, you know, it was uncertain before when you were overweight. It's just your weight and your addiction to food caused those worries to not be as present, whereas now they're more present because you don't have that weight holding you back, or that addiction holding you back as much. Like, I'm still addicted to food, don't get me wrong, and I always will be addicted to food. And I think that's what makes it hard too, is like, it's been 2 years and I think I'm slowly trying to let go of that addiction. And I think with letting go of that addiction, the feelings become more present and more real, even though, like I said before, they were always there. They were just so deep inside, and now they're like on your chest and you like feel them more, and you just like, I'm exhausted. I'm so exhausted from feeling, and I want to be happy and truly happy with who I am, where I am in my life. So I don't know. 2 years, have I made a dent? I have. I feel like, you know, I have grown as a person. I've kind of learned about food in me, but I think there's still a long way to go. I guess I was a little naive in the fact that I thought I would be further along than I am now, and I'm not. You know, I think the anger and the fear, you hide it for so long, and then when it becomes actual present, right in front of you, it takes so much longer to deal with it